Hi everyone, my name is Mark and I'm a certified financial planner and portfolio manager with Harbourfront Wealth Management in Winnipeg. Today I want to go over the easiest way that you can reduce your tax bill. And I would say about 95% of people are not taking advantage of this. So let's dig into it. So Diane just retired and she came into some money. So she goes and sees her financial advisor to figure out how she should invest this money for her retirement. So she fills out a risk profile questionnaire, and this determines what type of investor she is. So is she someone who's conservative? Is she someone who's aggressive? Or is she someone in the middle who would be considered moderate? So it turns out that Diane is moderate. So this means that she's comfortable having half of her portfolio invested in the stock market and half of her portfolio invested in fixed income investments, which are considered to be a lot more conservative. Now, if we assume that the stock portion of her portfolio is going to grow at a rate of 6% and the fixed income portion at a rate of 3%, then her portfolio overall will grow at a rate of 4.5% per year. All right, so this is how most people end up investing their funds. So let's say that Diane has $1 million and half of it is in an RSP, which is taxable. So what I mean by that is when Diane goes and pulls that money from her RSP in the future, it's going to get added to her income and she'd have to pay tax on it. And the other $500,000 is invested in her TFSA and non-registered account. So there might still be a bit of tax owing when Diane pulls funds from her non-registered account, but it'll be significantly less than if she pulled the same amount of money from her RSP. Now, how is Diane investing? So again, she's considered a moderate investor, so she likes having half of her money in the stock market and half of her money more secure in fixed income investments. So each of her accounts are invested in the same manner. And after 10 years of growing at 4.5%, her RSP is worth $780,000. But again, that's all taxable. And her TFSA non-registered account is also worth $780,000 for a total of just over $1.5 million. So here's where you're gonna wanna click pause on the video and go take a look at your own statements and see how you're invested. How much of your accounts are invested in stocks and fixed income and cash? And if each account you have is invested in the same manner, then there might be an opportunity for you to be more tax efficient. So here's what I mean by that. Again, if Diane has $1 million, half of it is in her RSP, half of it is in her TFSA non-registered account, what I would do instead is put all of the fixed income investments within her RSP and all of the stock investments within her TFSA and non-registered account. So the result of that is that her RSP is now only growing at a rate of 3%. So in 10 years, it's going to be worth $670,000. And her stock portion of her portfolio is growing at a rate of 6%. So her TFSA and non-registered account is going to be worth $890,000. And her portfolio overall is still going to be worth $1.5 million. So in both scenarios, she ends up with the same amount of money. Her risk is the same in each scenario again. Half her money is in fixed income, half her money is in the stock portion of her portfolio. But by setting it up this way, we can see that she has $890,000 on the tax efficient side of the ledger compared to $780,000 in the previous scenario. So just by placing her investments in the correct accounts, Diana is able to be a lot more tax efficient. So take a look at your statements. Again, if each of your accounts is invested in the same manner, there's probably an opportunity there for you to just be a little bit more active with where each investment is held, and you can be a lot more tax efficient by doing it that way. So if you have any questions or you want to get in contact with me, feel free to do so. I'd be happy to help. Until next time, take care. Thanks for watching today's video. If you're looking for more great information, make sure to download my complimentary retirement guide below.